Russia supports food distribution in Zimbabwe. The Russian government has donated $1.5 million to the United Nations World Food Programme, or WFP, helping to feed over 100,000 people in Zimbabwe. More than 1,000 metric tons of wheat, split peas and vegetable oil will be allocated to citizens in 3 of the districts most affected by the current drought. Zimbabwe's WFP country representative and director Eddie Rowe officially received the contribution from Russia's ambassador to Zimbabwe, His Excellency Nikolai V. Krasilnikov, at WFP's warehouse in Harare. In his remarks, the ambassador alluded to other forms of cooperation between the two countries that, together with the WFP donation, are a testament to Russia and Zimbabwe's deep-rooted friendship and solidarity. Russia is a Shining World Leadership Award for Wildlife Protection laureate and a Shining World Generosity Leadership Award laureate. Our heartfelt appreciation, Russia, for your generous spirit of oneness. Heavens bless the precious citizens of Zimbabwe as they recover and prosper with aid from noble friends like you.
Japan contributes to health initiatives in Yemen. The United Nations Human Settlement Program, also known as UN Habitat, has received $1.8 million from the government of Japan to improve facilities that will minimize the risk of waterborne illnesses in the city of Aden. Approximately 39,000 disadvantaged individuals will benefit from a repair treatment plant as well as upgraded water and sanitation networks. Funds will also be used to raise public awareness on hygiene and disease prevention. In 2019, Japan, a Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Animal Protection and Generosity laureate, gave $800,000 to finance UN Habitat's provision of shelter for the most vulnerable displaced persons in the governorate of Al-Hodeida. We sincerely admire you, Japan, for your continued assistance to UN Habitat and the Children of Allah in Yemen. May everyone be blessed with sufficient pure water to be healthy and happy in divine plenitude.
Wales plans to create a national forest. The government of Wales, United Kingdom, will spend £5 million to restore ancient woodlands and connect them with areas where new trees will be planted. An additional £10 million will be used to accelerate the pace of tree planting all over the country. The project will help Wales reach its carbon reduction goals and provide habitat for fauna like the Scottish wildcat and red squirrel, whose numbers are declining. Commenting on the initiative, Wales First Minister His Excellency Mark Drakeford stated, "We have a responsibility to future generations to protect nature from the dangers of our changing climate. But a healthy natural environment will also offer protection to our communities from the dangers we ourselves face." A green salute, Wales and Your Excellency, Mark Drakeford. May your laudable efforts earn the favors of the Providence as you enrich the lives of innumerable beings.
Amsterdam transitions to electric canal boats. The capital of the Netherlands, a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion laureate, plans to eliminate all diesel engines from its canals by 2025. Accordingly, 3/4 of the city's 550 commercial vessels are already free of emissions. Many of those boats belong to tour operators who work up to 14 hours a day. Every year, almost 4 million people take a cruise to view the scenic city from its 165 canals. Switching away from diesel will not only make the air cleaner, but it will be quieter too, thus restoring tranquility to the waterways. Meanwhile, Amsterdam is working to install 100 stations where boats can recharge their batteries and is planning a floating station as well. Bravo, Amsterdam, for your forward-thinking policies that bring us closer to heaven on earth. May you continue to lead by example towards a sustainable future that basks in the nourishing love of God.
Fashion designers respond to shortage of face masks. In an effort to provide much-needed personal protective equipment, or PPE, to healthcare workers, many high-end clothing brands are adapting their factories. In Europe, some of the biggest manufacturers, including H&M and Inditex, have repurposed their operations to manufacture PPE. Italian textile firm Miroglio Group has assigned 500 employees to produce as many as 100,000 washable masks per day, which are being sold at cost. The company's CEO, Alberto Raccia, commented, "We have roughly 5,000 people working for us in Italy, and all of them, including those not directly involved in this process, felt a sense of pride for what the company is doing." Many thanks, Alberto Raccia, Miroglio Group, and other fashion firms for your caring support of the medical profession. Our hearts are touched by the benevolent efforts of all the heroes saving people's lives. May the human family be drawn closer together in loving kindness and celestial harmony.
Discerning news for a gracious world. Vegan leather surges in popularity. Business consulting firm Infinium Global Research has forecast that the global vegan leather market will grow at an average annual rate of almost 50% and by 2025 will be worth $89.6 billion. Traditionally, leather is one of the most popular raw materials in the world and is used in industries such as furniture, automotive, clothing, and accessories. However, in the last 10 years, the demand for plant-based leather has increased tremendously. This can be attributed to rising concerns about the morality and environmental impact of animal-based products. While consumers are becoming more familiar with vegan leather as a versatile and cost-effective alternative. A big thumbs up Infinium Global Research for publishing this fascinating report. We eagerly anticipate seeing new kinds of plant-based leather being developed as our planetary citizens elevate in consciousness and divine glory.
Indian citizens volunteer to protect tigers and humans. The Village Wildlife Volunteers program in Rajasthan, India, monitors the movement of tigers and other wild animals around Ranthambore Tiger Reserve. By setting up 50 cameras with motion sensors on the periphery of the unenclosed sanctuary, villagers are able to provide the forest department with real-time photos and information. The authorities can then apprehend poachers and initiate compensation to families for any losses caused by the wildlife. Volunteers are recruited and trained by the NGO Tiger Watch, who pays them a monthly stipend for their services. The success of this approach to nature conservation has made it a model for communities in other areas. Our appreciation, Tiger Watch, volunteers, and the Forest Department, for your coordinated approach to preserving the natural heritage of Ranthambore Tiger Reserve. May God forever bless the spiritual people and animals of India to coexist in peace, love, and delight.